Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. So as Nio gets ready very shortly to release the Onvo L90, the magnificent, huge seven-seater SUV, what else is happening? Well, the shorts and the West will make you think NIO is about to go bankrupt, even though Citicorp bought 31 million shares in the first quarter, 31 plus million shares. And there's other huge hedge funds and pension funds and asset management companies in the West keep buying shares of NIO. NIO just did this. Wuhan Nio Energy Company Limited, an energy affiliated of EV maker NIO, has more than doubled its registered capital just months after CATL invested over 340 million US dollars in the energy unit of the car maker. Yes, you heard that right. Does it sound like they're going out of business? I think not. Business registration records show that Wuhan Nio Energy increased its registered capital to 245 million from 109 million, about 128% increase. Founded in May 2017, exactly 1 year before the company opened its first ever battery swap station in China. And by the way, we added another battery swap station yesterday. Wuhan Nio Energy is fully owned by Nio Energy Investment, also known as Nio Power. According to official documents, its operations span energy recovery systems, research and development of electric motors, and automotive parts. Yes, it's not just battery swapping. Sales of battery swapping equipment. Yes, sales of battery swapping equipment and related big data and AI software services, artificial intelligence software services. The company's legal representative is Shen Fei. But with all of what NIO is doing, you would think the share price should already be $300. Not so, said the illegal shorts. They don't see the infrastructure. They don't see the chips. They don't see none of that. They don't see that we are an AI company. But if you ask Dan Ives of Webush, he will tell you Tesla is all of that and more. The company's legal representative is Shen Fei, one of NIO's earliest employees and a key figure in its energy business. Yes, he's the one who grew it into the monster that it is today. The executive joined NIO in 2015 as its 274th employee and previously served as vice general manager and product director at Wuhan Electric. Yes, he came from Wuhan Electric. He holds a doctorate in electrical engineering. No wonder this lad has grown this energy branch into a monster corporation. Earlier this year, NIO appointed Shen Fei to lead its new mass market brand, as we all know, Onvo. And the executive joined NIO in 2015 as its 274th employee and previously served as vice general manager and product director of Wuhan. Earlier this year, NIO appointed Shen Fei to lead its new mass market brand, the Onvo. As targets was falling short, they replaced Alan Ai. Shen now reports to NIO co-founder and president King Li Hong. And I spoke about this where Shen Fei has now implemented advertising live commercials on their charging piles, which is genius because all of the all of the other companies, EV companies in China, use our charging stations. And whilst they are charging, they can see a commercial of Onvo battery swapping in less than 3 minutes. How you like them apples? His previous responsibilities overseeing NIO battery swapping and charging business have been assumed by Chief Financial Officer Stanley Q. So it says NIO and CATL will deepen collaboration on capital and business and further consolidate the strategic partnership to jointly build the largest battery swapping network globally. And Reuters reported on this globally. This is why we're just a sapling that's going to grow into a tree this year and into a forest the following year. In May 2024, Nio Power, the parent of Wuhan Nio Energy, secured $208 million investment led by Wuhan Emerging Technology Venture Capital Fund Phase 1. They secured this investing. But why would these companies be willing to just throw millions and millions into Nio when others who have about 20 shares will say this company is going nowhere? That's when I say to them, pull your pants up and be a man for once in your life. You too can make millions. The fund acquired a 10% stake in Nio Power, which subsequently raised its registered capital to about $308 million at that time. Nio announced last August that it would build a new 20,000 square feet meter battery swap equipment plant and establish a dedicated headquarters for its Nio Power unit in Wuhan to accelerate deployment of its energy infrastructure, which it already did. This is why we are able to put out swap stations strategically whenever we want. I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the game is played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.